Okay, you should be able to hear me now. Turn on ducking to make it easier, and in a second, it is Sunday evening. For you, it's Sunday evening. It's not Sunday evening for me. Kind of our official, unofficial rule is no drinking on stream before 9 p.m. streamer time. So it is only 12:30 here. So yeah, there's no drinking on stream. I, however, apparently do have a tendency to talk about beer. And I guess I'm in denial about being a beer snob. So, yeah. Futz with my camera a bit. Might have to zoom out a little. So I don't have my glasses on. I'm going to do my best to read because I need to do, I still need to finish doing my makeup. So, hello. Let me scroll back up here. Hello, sir. Surge. We talked about this. You're Surge. So, hello, Surge. Hello, Ariel. Hi, Mike. Hey, Paranor. Hey, Wayne. Hey, Zine. So, yes, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Some of you, like Ariel, said that this is their first Science Sunday stream. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hang out till 1700 UTC. Oh, hi, Tinkerbell. Which means the dogs are on camera. We can talk about whatever, and as long as it's like family friendly-ish, because I do have the family friendly tag on. So let's just keep it family friendly. And sciencey, we can keep it sciencey, we can keep it not sciencey, things of that nature. But yeah, we're just gonna chat. I'm gonna do my makeup. So it looks like I have a steering wheel in front of me. It is actually my mirror. And yeah. So rather than just having you all sit and stare at the dogs for 30 minutes and not being able to, you know, chat, this works out better for everybody, I think. So you can, you know, ask questions. Oh, you're in the little green dragon again, Wayne. Oh, I'm so envious. If I ever make it to the UK, I totally want to visit that pub just for the name. I'm also envious that the UK has all of these micro breweries that have like really cool astronomical names. So, yeah. Hey, Bits from Wayne. Hey, Puck, can you speak? Puck, speak. Oof. Oof. Come on. All right, Puck, speak. Tinker, speak. Tinker's not gonna say speak. All right, so Puck said thank you. Tinker's, you know, waiting impatiently. My house guest is on the couch trying to figure out WTF is going on. So here's the Cheerios and make it rain! So as a reminder, I do have a third dog here still. She may or may not make a camera appearance. She seems to enjoy hanging out on the couch. So, pardon me while I use my medieval torture device. Yeah, I'm really into finding astronomy themed beers, ciders, meads, etc. The trick is that there's a strain of hops called galaxy hops, and hops are used a lot. Hops are used in like all beer brewing, but hops are really used in IPAs. I don't like IPAs. I don't like really hoppy beers. So, I mean, it's all fascinating, but hops I just don't do IPAs. I am now becoming makeup crazy. No, I don't think so. I mean, I feel like when I'm done, it's not super obvious I have makeup on. Sometimes I worry about it, though. And, like, I know a lot of you watching on really small screens are like, I can't tell the difference. That's fine. It's fine. I was just doing my eyelash curler. I'm trying to think of what I should do next. Which just makes it look like I'm more awake. And where's my bag? Where's my little bag of makeup? I think it got moved. It's probably gonna do some color correcting things because I do have a big blemish that I'm self-conscious about, and I am self-conscious about, you know, bags under my eyes. So yeah, you're watching on iPad. Yeah, it's like I know on my screen I'm just really teeny tiny. So good morning, Veronica. The small human and I had we went for fancy hamburgers, fancy hot dogs on Friday. Fancy hot dogs and fancy tacos. There's a place called Susie's. It's both downtown that we would have went to anyways, and that one just has hot dogs. And there's another one out in Canfield, which is a suburb of Youngstown. That is both a Mission Taco and a Susie's next door, and you can order from either side. They bill you separately, but whatever, they'll bring it to you. And he was excited because that's the one he wanted to go to because he wanted shrimp tacos. So he was super excited. You got 2 shrimp tacos and then you got 2 hot dogs to go, and I'm like, I get full off of 1 hot dog. So I'm always like, where do you put all that food, child? Yeah, no, he always remembers going to Susie's for hot dogs. Like, that's one of his favorite places to go. So it's funny because an old friend saw me on Steam. He was like, oh, how you doing? What you doing? And I was like, oh yeah, you know, nephew and I were going to go to downtown. We're going to catch the bus to go downtown. Oh, were you going to go to the science museum? Because there's a kids' science museum downtown. No. I would have dragged him into the planetarium. Maybe. I still have keys to the planetarium. So. I think it's just shadows. Oh, wow! More bits! Give me 1 second, because I saw that happen literally just as I picked up my color correction thing. But thank you for the bits! I don't have the unofficial tally up on this. On these, on this layout. Alright, so. Alright, Puck, speak! Puck, speak! Things like, alright, she's trying to get him to speak. No? You're not gonna speak? Alright, anyways, here's the Cheerios. And speak! There we go. Hey, once was enough. Tinker says thank you, Puck says thank you. Baby girl's still like, what's up with these Cheerios? Up. We have a 3rd dog on the floor. And make it rain. We may not get all 3 dogs on the floor, or on camera, but yeah, there's Puck's on camera right now. If you've never watched any of my streams. All right. Done with that, do a little bit of color correction work, and then do the, you know, other basic stuff and just move on with life. And then we can talk about, apparently, all the rocket launches that are going to happen boom, 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 boom in quick succession. Probably a little too much color correction, but it's fine. It's fine. So, for those of you in the US that celebrate today, happy Father's Day. My dad is out of town with my mom. which is why I have a dog, a third dog. And I don't know when they're supposed to get back, actually. So I will have to call him today. Be like, Happy Father's Day! And probably get him an Amazon gift card or something. Normally I'd get him stuff to work in the garage, but he's not allowed to work in the garage because he's still having complications from his knee replacement surgery that was well over 3 months ago. So yeah, that's fun. Alright, color correction's done, and this bit. Last year we had a cookout, I think. Hey DPI! I think last year we had a cookout. And that would have not worked out this year because it's raining again. All right. And powder, and then I can move this thing from in front of my face. And then we can talk a whole bunch of stuff. Oops. I don't want one of those. But yeah, last year we had a cookout at the park, and there was lamb. Because we couldn't get goat. And yeah. Oh, thanks for the follow. It is Father's Day in the UK too. Well, happy Father's Day. I wasn't sure if it was just a US thing or not. So thank you for the follow. As soon as I'm done with the powder, I'm going to throw more Cheerios at the dogs because that's what we do. When alerts pop up on my screen. And I know for a lot of you what I'm doing doesn't make a whole lot of difference, but it does help. Oof. Okay. And set that aside because I'm done with my mirror. And pull my webcam test. I'm trying to play around with lights, and it's weird because if I bring the lights over too much, I get like shine on my forehead, and I'm trying to deal with the thing. Yeah, it is. When is the next launch? We're going to talk about all that stuff in a second. I'm going to talk about all that stuff in a second. Plus, my mom didn't wear makeup a lot when I was a child, so I feel like this is a skill I've had to learn as an adult, and it is a skill. Oh my gosh, is it ever a skill? But you know, it's alright. It is a big skill. So hello, David. Oof. Let me put my glasses on. Hello, Bermina. Oh, you mapped Banu images this morning? That makes me so happy. Veronica says, I wore more makeup as a child teen than as an adult. Yeah, I don't wear a whole lot of it. I honestly mostly put it on for the stream. And a lot of it started off as just trying to reduce the amount of reflection off my skin. Oh, this is going to bother me that I have shadows. But I don't think there's a lot I can do about it. I have a new lighting setup, and it is not as pleasing as I was hoping it would be. So, it's not as pleasing as I hope it would be. It is also very dark today. Alright, glasses. Oh no, where are my glasses? Oh, here they are. Put any more on, I'll become the Invisible Woman. There's really not a whole lot on. People that do makeup can attest to that. Like, this is still visible. It's not as bad. My lighting really is going to bother me today, and I'm so sorry. Alright. Let's see if I can fix it real quick. And I'll just adjust my camera. So, there are a gazillion launches today, and we are... See if I can turn on the game? No. Of course, now my eyes hurt. Hey! And a sub, so now we need to do, like, literally... No, there shouldn't be any launches today. Oh, geez, no. There should not be any launches today. And yeah, I know, I'm turning all sorts of weird colors. Turn up the gain just a tad. Look at me screwing up. That's better. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. So, pull up a thing. So we'll talk about the launches that are going on. Yeah, at least I'm not turning green, right? Alright, so first of all, Cheerios for the follow for Bermina. Hey, Puck. He's scratching, hold on. Puck, speak! Oof. Arf. Really? Oh, that was Baby Roll wanting. Alright, so, and make it rain! And then, for the sub, you have Cheerios. And for the sub, we're gonna make it sprinkle for the dogs that are off camera. And make it sprinkle. And make it rain on Puck for the rest of them. Alright, so thank you for the follow, thank you for the subs. Alright, let's talk about the rocket launches that are coming up. June 20th, that's in more? Yeah. So June 20th is an Arian space launch at a decent time of day. Let me check what day of the week that is. For me, that's a Thursday. UTC, so Thursday, June 20th at 2100 hours, 43 minutes, UTC. It's an Arian space launch. Right now they're predicting rain, so that might slide. You're gonna see legs crossing the stream in a second. You look nice. Do you have your wallet?
No, I have my wallet or my phone ring.
Okay.
Actually try to walk out. Yeah. I know you just told them there's so many legs going across the screen.
Yeah, I told them there's gonna be legs going across the screen, and now there's no legs going across the screen.
Take that.
The 21st at 1300 hours 44 minutes UTC is a Roscosmos launch for Spectre RG. I forget what that is. It's on a proton rocket, so I know it's not people. And the 22nd, there's Chinese launch. There's never live video expected for Chinese launches. The 25th. Hey, you're fine. 25th is a Falcon Heavy launch out of Kennedy Space Center. And because it's SpaceX and it's a Kennedy Space Center, there's going to be a whole bunch of people covering that one. We'll also stream it. We'll have our own watch party. That one is at the 25th at 300 hours, 30 minutes. That's 3:30 a.m. UTC. And then, wow. So that's going to be kind of an early one. And then there's a launch on the 25th with no time yet for Electron. I guess that's the Make It Rain launch. And Make It Rain! And on the 27th, there's an Atlas V from ULA out of Cape Canaveral. So Spectre is EM plus X-ray plus gamma space. Oh, okay. I'm excited about that. So, AJ Hennessy, yeah. Oh wow, we have a thing. We have a command for that. Yeah, I use Rocket Launch Live. There are several other websites, and there's also an Alexa skill for rocket launches. I use the Alexa skill, but I find that it's not updated often, which annoys me. It still tells me the next upcoming launch is a Ross Cosmo launch that happened 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I like using Rocket Launch Live because it's actually kept pretty updated. They do update it every day. A couple of the other websites I was using before don't update every day, and there's a lot of launches going on, and a lot of things change very quickly, and the person or people behind Rocket Launch Live do a lot of the work for me, so I don't have to. They don't always catch everything, and that's, you know, the danger of only using one source of information, but they catch a lot of stuff. And they're really good about posting live video links and things of that nature. So yeah, that's who I use. And they have launches. They also keep track of historical launches, and they also have launches like marked for way in the future. I have a Google Calendar that I haven't been as faithful about updating it. I would update just so we could see of, you know, all the streams and things that were happening, or travel. Like, oh yeah, you know, this is happening while so-and-so is traveling, or while this stream is supposed to be happening. And we kind of schedule around that, but that's literally why I have a Google Calendar for that. And no, I don't share that Google Calendar because, trust me, it might get neglected for a week or two at a time, and Rocket Launch Live is always going to be up. So yeah, there's that. Favorite human is still not ready to walk out the door. You got 4 minutes.
See.
So hello, Ironheart. For those of you that aren't aware, there's also hello, AJ. I completely was saying hello to you. There's a favorite human here today. He's dancing and stuff in the background because he knows.
I'm sure if you can see me.
No, they can't see you. I can see you out of the corner of my eye. He does a lot of stuff off screen because essentially for him to be on screen, he either has to walk across the doggy cam or he has to stand right behind me. So he will do a lot of commentary off screen where he can't be seen. So it's kind of funny. It's kind of a meme at this point. But yeah, favorite human is here. He has today off for whatever reason, which I'm not going to complain about. I'm not going to complain about this. So anyways, Cheerios for the dogs. Yeah, Rocket Launch Live they have a lot of stuff. They also have a premium service, which I've been thinking about, you know, getting, because I think that would let me use their APIs, and maybe I'd make my own Alexa skill instead of relying on whatever one's being used. Because, yeah, I don't like the other one that's being used. I'm staring at favorite human because he needs to loosen his collar up a little bit or fold it down or something. Unzip it just a tiny bit. There you go. And he's got a stocking cap on.
Well, smooth the hair down before I go out.
Yeah, I know. Oh, wow, that's a fancy emote, and I like it, Sammy. So, Puck, speak.
Speak. What?
And... see? That's Puck's tail wagging really, really hard. And... speak. And speak. Alright. Hey. Once was enough. Alright, Tinker says thank you. Puck's excited. Baby girl's not sure what's going on. And make it rain. I'm getting there, Tinker. And make it sprinkle for baby girl.
Yeah, she's trying to figure out what's happening.
So, yeah, thank you for the sub.
Yeah, let's get.
If I wasn't worried about showing y'all my messy house, I totally would have picked up the camera and moved it to show y'all.
Fluff.
DPI says the last time, that time last year we had 16 launches more. Is the space race pace slowing down?
Oh no, they actually, I meant to send you a story.
What?
Because there was some random wild stuff going on earlier today.
About space race stuff?
Beyond that.
Okay. Yeah, you see his shadow. He's totally blocking the light because the dogs, they have their own lamp now, but I don't have their lamp set up properly. Yes.
No. Wild stuff. Not what I was looking for. Sleep trackers. Sleep trackers may fuel anxiety and decrease sleep quality.
Really? Is that what you were trying to find for me?
No.
Okay.
Dolphins dying at triple normal rate along Gulf Coast.
That's terrifying.
Algae covered caravan selling his amazing space project.
What?
Yeah.
Send that to me, please.
This is real.
I know this is real. Alright, while he's sending me that and just being ridiculous, I'm going to go ahead and launch up Photoshop.
Researchers have found microscopic plastic particles found deep
Yeah.
in the ocean.
Yeah. Microplastic bits deep in the ocean. I see a little silhouette of a man. Do you think that's enough to get me muted? Okay.
Moon rock hunter on quest to track down Apollo gifts.
Yes,
From
that is
physics.org.
that is indeed a problem. So a lot of, a lot of moon rocks were given away as gifts, and we don't know where they are now. I'm not joking. So there's somebody or some buddies trying to track down where these rocks have been, gotten off to. Because, yeah, a lot of them have just disappeared. Some of them were gifts to foreign governments, and they probably have just ended up in private collections. And these rocks are extremely valuable.
And cosmologists are now actually arguing over how the beginning of the universe occurred.
Yeah, that's beyond me. That's not my lane.
But it's part of this.
What, part of my galaxy stuff?
Beyond galaxies. This is literally the beginning of the universe.
Again, not my lane.
This is them arguing. They're like, this is not how they argue. How the
Come here.
Beginning of the universe.
No,
started.
come here. So you're on mic better, because apparently we're going to have a conversation about
What
this.
baby girl though?
Oh, shut up. Because apparently we're going to have a conversation about this. So, what's the story about?
The story contains the actual message as the title. Cosmologists clash over the beginning of the universe. It goes over how in the past, not too deep in the past, early 80s, specifically 1981, and throughout that time frame, cosmologists across the world came to the idea and or thought process that the deciding factor of the beginning of the universe had already been decided. Now, in our modern times, that is no longer the case. Cosmologists across the world have separated on their idea and ideals on what is the actual reason for the beginning of the universe.
Send that to me and I'll read it. And I bet you Dr. Pamela will cover that. I bet you Dr. Pamela will cover that story. And the reason why I'm saying it's out of my lane is because it is really out of my lane. I am not an astronomer. So, now chat's talking about different, how much Bennu rocks would cost, and I think the Bennu rocks and the Bennu material from Bennu, and material from the first Hayabusa mission are probably even more valuable simply because it's less of it. So Bermina asks, has favorite human been taking speaking lessons from DeGrasse Tyson? Well, have you? I'd really like to know the answer to this question, favorite human.
No. I did see Michio Kaku when he came here. But no, not DeGrasse Tyson. And besides, I actually like Michio Kaku more.
I know. You're such a nerd, and I love it.
It was, when I saw him, I was like, ah! I'm upset that I didn't stay around to actually get a picture with him. Because you could get a picture with him, but it was like an hour-long wait.
Yeah, I think my parents went to that lecture, and I didn't.
And I was there, and I was like, oh my god, it's Michio Kaku!
So yeah. Hello, it's a blurred. Hello, it's a blurred. Alright. So hi, Gem Doctor. I saw you snuck in. And yes, he does have a nice speaking voice. Alright. So you're gonna go and spend Father's Day with your dad?
Yep.
So
Let's find out story. The Milky Way may have already collided with another galaxy.
Yeah.
They are currently working out the factors on this to find out whether or not our Milky Way is technically a combination of two separate galaxies into one.
Yeah. I think Andromeda is the closest galaxy, and we may or may not have already collided with them. Because when galaxies collide, they actually kind of hit each other a couple times. So we may have actually... It sounds like this article is talking about how we may have actually already interacted with Andromeda.
Oh yeah, there's an asteroid that's going to shoot past Earth today at 4 times the distance to the moon.
Yeah, that's fine. That's 4 times the distance of the moon. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're not going to blow up.
Yeah, I know. But visuals. Visuals. If you can see the moon, you will very rarely see a streaking outline.
I bet you that depends on how much light pollution.
Yeah, it depends on light pollution and location.
Yeah.
So if you have people from all over the world, you potentially will have people who might see a weird streak on the sky at some random part of the day. That's actually the asteroid that is going past the Earth.
Okay.
Now I take the lead.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have and Veronica adds the moon is full. All right, have fun. Bye.
Love you.
Love you. Bye. All right. So yes, I don't think the door is closed all the way. Oh, because I hear keys now. I saw outside. Yeah, you can totally see outside. Oh, all right. So I will have to say, Sammy, when he comes back from his dad's, I will have to tell him that you said thank you for the quick news update. I bet you Dr. Pamela will cover some of the stories tomorrow or later. Yeah, tomorrow or later this week. And on Wednesday, we'll talk about all these rocket launches. So, I don't have the rocket video, so I don't have a very official... This is the start of Daily Space, or not Daily... This is not Daily Space. This is Sunday. Today is Sunday Science. So I don't have a very official... This is the start of Sunday Science. So, yeah, this is it. Let me pull up my thing. And, yeah, so we're gonna get started. I don't have, on the screen, I don't have a description at the bottom of what we're going to be doing. But we're going to be continuing to work on Spitzer data, and we're actually almost done. We're going to tweak the colors, and I have a flattened image up and a non-flattened image up. And this is a group that somebody in the community suggested that I do. So here is my Photoshop thing. And you won't be able to see everything I do in Photoshop for whatever reason. I thought that would zoom. No, this zooms. So you won't be able to see everything I do in Photoshop for whatever reason. I don't always have control over that, but we'll have a lot of what's in here. So what I don't like is, let's see if I can pull up older images so we can see how far we've gotten. So I have an April image, and I've had a, so that's an April image, and then let's pull up a May image because it looks like I was busy in May and didn't stream a whole lot. So up right now is a May image. This is an April image. It's not complete. So that's actually not a good one. So we'll click no. So this is the May image, where I got all the channels straightened up, and then June. This is that same image from May. Actually, let me rearrange these. It's not letting me rearrange these. So this is that same image from May. And you can see that part of this over here is green, this is blue. There's also some orange and red in here. And it's because we took 4 channels of data and are combining them down into one. So Bermina says, can you do a quick recap of what this is for those of us who are new to this? All right, so let me pull up this May image again, right? So we'll go through, I'll show you what I mean by 4 channels. So this is one channel or one image that was grabbed. This is another image that was grabbed with a different filter. This is yet another image that was grabbed with a different filter. And this was an image that was grabbed with yet a different filter. So we have 4 different images taken with 4 different filters. Spitzer calls them channels. And this is how data, this is not how raw data comes down from telescopes, because it is even more rough than this. In older episodes, I actually take you through the process of downloading the data, like how to find the data, selecting the data, downloading the data, and then we go into the bit of combining the images, or cleaning. First we stretch them so we can see more details, and then they get imported, they get exported from, if it's Liberator, is TIFF files, and then I import them into Photoshop and stack them all together and align them, which I have to do manually, by the way. And that's when we get something like what you see on the screen. It's a whole bunch of, why is my phone going off? Please be quiet. Shh, shh, shh. It's okay, it's okay. That was my phone, everybody. Oh no, no, why? Stop. Everybody stop. All right, hold on. Remember how I was like, hey, yeah, send me those stories? That was Favorite Human sending me the stories. That was totally Favorite Human sending me the stories. So yeah, this is 4 channels of data, and they do look all little, hey, no, 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 no. Have some Cheerios and be quiet. So they don't look, I know they don't look all that different, but they are different. They capture different wavelengths of light. Like this one and that one, I feel like you can kind of see a difference. And when you literally add them all together, you get a whole bunch of wavelengths all squished together. So the images come down in grayscale, captured with different filters of light, meaning different brightnesses come through. And then we go to, and then we do this thing where we squish them all together, and because we only care about the center image, more bits there, that should cover the Cheerios. More bits now! So we just colorized the layers, and then I flattened it and cropped it, and this is what we have. So Fenring says, hey Fenring, so we'll need red, green, and blue channels plus whatever color tetrachromacy. So normally when I do Hubble images, because that's what I'm used to doing, we pick 3. And it usually is red, green, blue. We literally go RGB. There's a literal thing called a Hubble palette that is used. I don't know if Spitzer has a palette. I think this is the official Spitzer palette where, you know, we have blue, green, orange, and red. So we have RGB plus orange, which is a little weird, I know. But yeah, that's one of the things. Sammy says, dinner time, have an awesome local star day. I will totally have a local awesome star day. Enjoy your dinner, Sammy. So yeah, this is what it looks like when you first kind of colorize everything and squish it together. And I flattened it because messing with each individual color layer gets tedious, and I really want to be done with this image. We've kind of been working on it for a couple months now, and part of that's just been because I've had to take weekends off and things of that nature. But yeah, that's kind of the quick roundup of what's going on. I think I covered all of that. So yeah, if I missed anything, let me know, and I will try my best to go back and explain it. So, oh, you know where it says normal? Yes, that is the blending mode for the layer. Yep. Yep, that's the blending mode. And that, because I had the curves layer selected, I can actually change the blending mode to different things. Horrible Hog says, I wonder if cyan, yellow, magenta would look any different. Probably not, eh? I mean, it probably would actually look a little different. Probably would look a little different. So yeah, this actually looks kind of trippy with the exclusion. But yeah, this is the, this is just the blending mode, and I think I like how how dark it looks, because it's just kind of takes it back. Thundering says, I was only joking, but supposedly tetrachromats can sense additional color roughly between red and green. They can. It's weird. It's kind of weird and awesome. And I would love to have that as a superpower. So these are just all the different blending modes. Pin light. I think I like pin light and darken. Exclusion looks cool, but that's probably not what we're going to do. And there's also hue and saturation and color and luminosity. With it darker, more contrast, you can see more detail. Indeed. Hey, there are no Cheerios up there. It's just Cheerio dust. You have to go over there for the Cheerios. My house guest is trying to figure out how to get more Cheerios. Don't forget Gamma. Gamma's here, isn't it? No, Gamma's not a thing. I do like it darker. So I think I am actually going to go with, because normal is really bright, the hue and saturation, which is really what we're messing with anyways, is closer to what I want to do, I think. So we'll stick with hue for the blending mode. Oh, Gamma is my monitor setting. And yes, you do use CMYK for printing, not for screen. A lot of times these images are printed, so it gets weird. And converting between CYMK and RGB also gets weird. So, and you can do work for screen in one or the other, but usually doesn't look really good. An example of switching between the two is when you're watching the Rocket pre-roll video for Daily Space. So if you look at the background for that Rocket pre-roll video and you look at the background that we have for everything else, you'll notice that they're slightly different. And that's because one is RGB and one is CMYK. Color e-ink displays use CMYK. Yeah, I probably need to tune my monitor settings, but before I do that, I need to make sure they're on the same output type, because one's on HDMI and one's on DVI. So, yeah. Yeah, and RGB versus, or screen versus print and how things are done are a little differently. It's like pigment versus light. If you add all the light colors together, you get white. But if you add all the pigment colors together, you get black. So I think that's the best way I can kind of remember to keep them apart. So, yeah. Oh, wow. We have an extreme close-up of a baby girl ear. So, yeah. Additive color versus subtractive color. Is that close to the same, or am I thinking something different? Okay. So now we're literally just going to play with this. I don't think we actually want to do all channels at once. So let's go to color negative, color process, darker, increase contrast, strong contrast. That seems to do nothing. Negative, which is kind of neat. Medium contrast, linear contrast, lighter, which we don't want to do. So let's do medium contrast. It doesn't change a whole lot of things. Oh, try zooming out too. That's right. You probably should do that a little. And instead of messing with literally all the RGB all at once, we'll mess with one color at a time. So, hey, Uncle Bill, welcome. You are just in time to watch me flail with Photoshop. Sometimes having it zoomed in is a bit... I'm sorry I didn't hit the button fast enough. Yeah, it is a little blurry fuzzy. So let me... You're right, I should zoom this out. Why did that get flagged? I don't know. Auto mod was being bad. So now we are at 100%. I don't know. Let's blame auto mod. So I have curves as an option. I also have color balance as an option. So let me also do hue, because it's really what we're going for is hue or color. Which I really don't see a whole lot of difference between. Hey, Kevlar! Hey, Horrible Hog! Hue. Okay, I'll go with hue. So, to me this image does look a bit blue. So we'll just... I would actually like for all of these... Hey! Like, some of the points of lights should actually be more, you know, white instead of, you know, green. So it looks a little blue, so we're going to try to make it not so blue. But the trick is that I really want these points of light to, oh yeah, it is. I want to make some of these, like this one, I can't really do, and I might actually delete. I have color issues, looks great to me. I mean, yeah. I just don't want it to look too blue. stars to me still look too blue. I'm not sure if there's a way to really fix that. Because the idea with doing different colors is that you should be able to see different different details in different colors. Is there a blue channel? There is. Oh, I was adjusting midtones. So let me adjust highlights. You could try using the lasso selection to cut out the galaxies from the starry background. That's actually not a bad idea. I can't remember, is it magnetic or no? Oops. That's not a bad idea. And then I could work within the mask. There we go. Yep. Oh shoot, only I wasn't. Alright, so then we want to do, what is it, mask? Quick mask? And how do I add a quick mask as a layer? Do I just copy it? I think I just copy it. Right click layer via cut. Okay. I see duplicate layer. Group from layers. Yeah, I don't have that option. Oh, on the selection. Okay. Layer via cut. I'm actually going to do copy. I pretty much did what I wanted it to do. So let me put, no, that's actually not what I wanted to do. And then let me move these to this. Why aren't you? Oh no. I screwed something up bad. Yeah, I think I'll just do this and add a new adjustment layer this way. New adjustment layer, let's see, we'll do one for curves. Clipping mask. And then hue, saturation. No, we get color balance. And levels. I usually make a whole bunch of these and then I don't end up using all of them. Which to me is fine. Although, yeah, I think you're right. I don't think I am going to use the... And then we'll create a new adjustment layer here for hue saturation. Boom. Okay, cool. Hey, thanks for the bits, Kevlar. Looks like I know what that sound is. And, alright, so here's the Cheerios. Puck, speak. And speak! Tinker, speak? That was a sneeze. Alright, I tried, but thank you, Kevlar. The dogs are... Puck is actually sitting very patiently, kind of halfway off screen. So here's the Cheerios. And speak! Alright, there we go. They said thank you. Alright. And I saw Wayne's bits, so bye, Wayne. Enjoy your pint. And make it rain. All right. Oh, you're welcome, Kevlar. Thank you for all the bits. The dogs love getting bits, man. As long as there's no fights. As long as there's no fights, we're good. Alright, so... Cool. We're going to work on the background stars then, I guess. You're right, I probably should have done cut. Have another one! Alright. Cheerios, and make it rain! I'll make it sprinkle for baby girl. There are Cheerios stuck to jackets. Alright, so yeah, I guess for this, let's just, we're gonna do hue for color. Oh, that's neat. That's actually way cool. Let me turn off all these other adjustment layers. So I'm just messing. I admittedly have not played around in Photoshop for a very, very long time, and I am literally just messing around with this. And I think that's cool how you can just slide this and it's all wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. Check it out! Part of me is like, if I really wanted to, I could do a very artistic interpretation. You're 2 bits ahead of Wayne. Well, you know. The pink galaxy. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool looking all pink like that. Shh. Are you just gonna bark? Alright, you're just gonna be in my lap now, okay? You're just gonna be in my lap now. This is how we're nope. I know, right? Oh, this is actually a good way to do that. Just remove all the saturation from the stars. Boom. Perfect. Tinker, don't start. Oh, this was such a good idea. Alright, so I'm gonna remove. So now they get treats when they bark, says Buster Punker. Sometimes when I'm just trying to get them to shut up, yes. I'm a bad dog mom. I like this. I am going to have to remember this, Rue. Because it is doing exactly what I want it to do. The stars are, in the background, are white, which is exactly what I wanted. And all I did to do that was remove all the saturation. That is amazing. Cool. And now we'll just work on this bit, which should be pretty... I don't think we're going to use the hue saturation here, although it is kind of fun. Yeah. It is kind of fun, but I don't think we're going to use that, so I'll turn that adjustment layer off. And then... Is there a reset? Is this reset? So let's actually just look at these like that. And part of me is like, we could leave it just like that. We really could. I know. Lay down. Sit down. You have Cheerio breath. It does. Let me see, can I do that through levels? I can do that through levels. And then I also want to bring out the red more. Tink. I don't have room in my lap for more than one. So whoever's gonna bark the most ends up in my lap. Which, for you guys, is really not that bad of a punishment. Yeah, Cheerio breath isn't that bad. Alright, so let's do green for giggles. I don't think adjusting green is going to... Oh, kinda. I like that. It's very purpley. It's very purpley. You know what? I think we're gonna stick with this. It's probably not completely accurate because we did essentially lose all of the we lost all of the orange. Hey, are you done? Go on. Oof, careful. 111 unicorn. Yeah, I like it. More purple is good. Okay. Puck plunked. He did. My chair's a little bit higher now than it used to be. So that's about as purple as I could make it. That's actually too purple. I like it. Oh. Look, there's bits. Hurry, Tinker. Get the bits. Up. I was worried that was going to happen. Hey, Puck. Puck. Fluffy, look. I got the special treat. You know what you have to do for the special treat. Get in the crate. No, not you, baby girl. You. Puck, crate. Get in there. You start a fight, you get to go in the crate. I know. Have your treat. There you go. Body slam. Yeah. Puck's just gonna sit in the crate now for a little bit. All right. So back to messing with colors. Yeah. He's got to share. He's not allowed to just be a jerk about it. See, I'm afraid if we move it too much, then we lose, like, the gas. And we do want to keep the gas in there. So keep that there. And go back to red. The chair that I'm sitting in is a bit higher than what he's used to. Because I got a new chair within the last... Gosh, I don't even remember how long I've had this chair. The last few months. And, there, I think that shows a nice separation between the extra gas. Because we do actually want to be able to be like, this is all the separation of this, this, and this. Yeah, he's a extra gasket cabbage. Now, he's used to my old chair. Oh, 4 salty dogs. I'm actually gonna have to get out more Cheerios. Alright, here's the Cheerios. And make it rain! I think this is a pretty purple, guys. I think this is a pretty purple. Just do... Oh no, I didn't want that. Wait, I have a history. I can do undo. There we go. I like it. Yes. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Mike asks, have you ever seen a crater on Bennu? Yes, I have. Apparently my nephew's going back to his mom's this week. So yeah, I like this. I know it's probably not really sciencey, but I like it a lot. I really do like it a lot. Oh, not a problem. Rest well, Paranor. Yeah, I've seen a crater on Bennu. Yeah, purple seems the way to go, so I'm going to save this. Indeed, I'm going to save this, and then I think we're going to be done. This is not at all what it's supposed to look like, but you know, it looks a lot better than what it did before, which was this. So, we made the blue more blue. It is indeed. Hey! Why y'all barking? I like it purple. Everybody else likes it purple. The background stars are white, which is what I wanted. So yeah, I think this is great. And I think I'm going to save it, and we're never going to touch this again. So we're going to save as, and today's the 16th. So, and then I will share this on, I will share this on Discord later, if it's small enough. I may actually have to upload it to my Imgur account and then share it on Discord. So, yeah, so craters on Bennu. So we have a couple options now that we're done. Flip over back to this. So we can decide what image I'm going to do next. We can hang out and chat for another 20 minutes. Wow, more bits! Alright, I have to make sure I don't run over a dog. I know, you're in a bad spot. You just don't know it. Ooh, I need more Cheerios in my container. Alright. Yeah, that's not how you get Cheerios, baby girl. That's how you end up in my lap, which you don't like being in my lap. So, alright, yeah, we're gonna call this done. So yeah, here's the Cheerios. Tinker, speak. And speak! Good girl. She did it, she did it. And make it rain. She's learning, everybody! She's learning! Alright, so I made it rain for Tinker. Now I'm gonna make it sprinkle for baby girl. Also, so she's not underneath my wheels. So yeah, here's our options. We can sit and chat for another, like, 20 minutes. We can try to decide what next image we can do. I thought this was Science Sunday, not Learning Space. I actually don't know what the difference between us is. Other than I think Learning Space is definitely more focused on learning stuff. So we can sit and chat. We can pick the next image. Or we can mark Bennu. We'll probably still mark Bennu later today. Part of me is like, we can roll right into marking Bennu, because I don't know when Favorite Human's coming back. So Veronica says, I vote for Bennu. And I'm gonna let you all decide. Seriously, don't be shy. Really don't be shy about it. So we've got 2 votes for Bennu. I'm closing down. I can tell you how horrible the next images are. Oh my, that also sounds like a vote for Bennu. Oh my. Alright. Alright, so it sounds like we're going to do Bennu. And so I'm going to do this awkward thing where you're probably going to lose Mike. Because I have different scene collections. And I'm going to switch to my crater circling one. And it seems to get a little buggy when I switch between scenes. But the crater circling one is all set up for Bennu. My Science Sunday is not. So, which is sad because then we'll lose the Science Sunday head part. So, let's see. I don't know. Because this is technically still Science Sunday. We can talk, we can do science talk while we do Bennu.